Okay, we should be live. Santa Claus, K3 Baz, let us know if we're live. And you guys in the chat, we got Crypto Coin Lead, we got Elanios, you know how to say his name, right? Intense Heat. Yo, how about those Habs? Pulled off the big win. Yeah, we're starting it right away with hockey. It sounds like. And we got Rain Bash. He was first. It looks like he was first at least. Go Rat. What's up? You guys can hear us. We can hear you and see us. Perfect. Idaho Dave, what's up? What's up?
All right, perfect. I'm here now.
Yeah.
What's up, fellas?
Very.
Hey, Don Ford.
Greetings, TR Miner. What's up? What's up? Busy week.
What are you guys saying? Should we have a drink with you guys, or it's been a while?
I already have a drink.
Yeah.
I brought 3.
How many people are on the live stream right now? I can't see.
It will take a little. It literally just started. It will take a little bit of time to start up.
Yeah. So how's everyone's weekend so far?
Weekend.
Weekend. I mean week.
It's.
I'm the one who's getting too excited for the weekend.
Yeah. I got a bunch of stuff I was working on this week, so I know you guys have probably seen in the firmware channel, like the BSB OS. I feel like this whole week has been just making firmware. So
that's a fact. You know, Crypto Coin Lead, you're spitting bars over here.
You didn't dress up like the promo pic?
No.
You mean like with the guns and stuff?
Well,
like the James Bonds?
Yeah. We should be dressing. We should
get
a
a suit
stream.
and
a whole like. Have you ever seen the guy that like eats food, all dressed up like?
Oh yeah, it's like review the week.
Yeah.
And he always flicks his hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Dude, I've watched this guy for like 10 years. I feel like. He's always super fancy with how he.
But no, one thing we need though is the BSB shirts and.
Dude,
What happened with those?
I just need to go get them. I will go get those.
Hey Gannon, hey Six String.
So someone sent an email today about buying a BSB shirt.
I saw that.
I just replied to him.
Yeah. And?
I was just wondering if you guys would want, like I never sold merch before, but if you guys were to buy a BSB shirt, or maybe we put them in random boxes, I don't know. What logo would you like? Like just where it says BSB?
I would go with the BSB one.
Because it's very clean. Like you're not exactly sure what that is. Like you see it, you're like, what is that?
Hey DOCH.
What's up? Six Strings. What's up? Ganon. Chris Miller. What's up? Gotta be first. Listening to BSP on a plane to Vegas. Yo, Mine and Dishup's coming up too.
Yeah, it's.
Is that something we might want to go to?
Mine in Disrupt is pretty soon, actually.
It's in July, I think.
Yeah.
Or June. July. JD, send me a hoodie.
Thanks though, Chris Miller, for the support.
We haven't made like merch, but
I think we should do it.
If we were to make merch, I would want to make like embroidered hat, or maybe like a hoodie, like a good quality thing.
Joker, how are you, brother?
Glad lads. Haven't seen you since HD. I've been waiting on my original order from January 31st.
Let me check.
Kyle, I don't know what you ordered, but if it's a Nerd QX++, our version will be shipped from HD.
Kyle Andrews, I feel like it's been a while I haven't seen you. Hope you're cheering for the Habs, brother.
Yeah, we're...
let me check, Joker, on your message on Discord. Elianos, always happy to have you all the way from Greece to Canada.
I have a bid axe here with the land mod done, just to show you guys something, I don't know. I was going to make a video. Do you have to go after this?
No. You can.
So we could maybe film the video on the firmware, maybe?
Yeah, we can record it afterwards.
Or we do it tomorrow.
We can also, well, whatever. Yeah.
But anyways, I brought a. Come on, Gabrielle. She's trying to FaceTime me during the stream. She knows I stream at 5. I got a surprise for George. He doesn't even know what it is yet. But yeah, like we want to make a video today talking about the new custom firmware for the BSB units. It's not going to come preloaded on the Nerd QX and stuff, but I've been working on a public domain firmware to replace AXOS, and what that means is all the manufacturers around the world can use our firmware and not have to worry about like licensing and all that type of stuff. It just like kind of donated to the public for everybody to use, and they could sell it and they could modify it. They don't have to give us credit. And one of the things is out-of-the-box support for people who do the LAN modifications for the BitAX and stuff will work. Same with the NerdQX and the OctAX and all these type of devices. So we will probably have a video come out tomorrow about the firmware. Very excited to show you guys because I'm not sure how many weeks I've spent on this firmware now, but it might have been a month already. You should have taken the call and popped her on the screen. Oh, no, she doesn't like to be exposed like that. She went to like a wine tasting event once, and someone took a picture of her. She does not want to be like posted online and stuff. So I can't do that to her. The King, morning from Australia, yes. Or New Zealand, I don't know what flag that is. It's one of them.
The King, the King is Australian. But
my flags are not good, so I'm just saying.
Cal Andrews, I'm happy that you're cheering for the last and one and only Canadian team right now.
My dad's here, thank God. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Dad made it in here.
They're playing tomorrow, K3 Baz. We played yesterday.
And we won.
We won 6-2 against Carolina. So the Canes were supposedly like the scary team who sweep 2 teams in a row. And we just walked in on them yesterday.
I don't even pay attention to hockey stuff, but because they're getting close. Is this for the Stanley Cup?
This is the Eastern Conference Finals. So if we pass the Eastern Conference Finals, then we reach the finals, the next round.
And it hasn't been like that since like the 1990s or something.
So
since the Cup won.
Well, to be fair, we made it to the finals in 2021, but it was during COVID time. So like the whole concept of it was very much different. And we had just one goaltender carrying us all the way to the finals. Now we have a solid team, and it's very much looking like 1993.
Yo,
so
okay, D. Thomas is asking, make a LAN adapter so we don't have to pay these other guys sats for upgrades. The next units we sell, undisclosed time frame, because I don't know when, but like, does it even make sense to put a LAN port in a BitAX? Like cost-wise, I don't know if it makes any sense. We'd have to look. But yeah, like the firmware that I made supports the stuff out of the box. You don't need to pay for the firmware, because I know the custom firmware is out there. You have to pay for the support. I was like, why? And also, might as well just talk about it, but kind of my goal at least was, we start with the firmware to like free everyone from the AXOS stuff. Not that AXOS is evil, but there's all the licensing problems, which is not good. With the goal of me being able to design like custom ASIC hardware. So like something I really want to design, I don't know if we could do it. I would love to try and design us a modular ASIC so we could like, there's one chip in the BitAX. Imagine you'd be able to just buy chips from us and plop them in some sort of system that, if I want 5 extra terahash today, you buy 5 chips, plug them in, and it works. That's kind of like something I really want to try and build. I don't know if it's possible, but anyways, that would obviously come running the BSB OS firmware stuff. So, but also like the NerdQX++, for example, in theory, if I could like redesign the hardware, because I'm not an electrical engineer, but
fully electric is
he?
I think.
Or is he a network engineer? I think he's network, right? Are you electrical engineer, fully electric? But yeah, the goal in the end would be for us to design custom hardware from the ground up that runs our custom OS from the ground up. And then you're completely disconnected from all the like drama in ESP world, like the AXOS LAN. because I started to release the parts in public domain, and if someone doesn't know what public domain is, it's a certain license where you don't need to give credit to the authors, you don't need permission to sell it, you don't need to open source it, you can literally do whatever you want with it. It's like the highest open kind of license you could possibly give something. And yeah, I would love to public domain. Well, I'm going to public domain the operating system, the firmware, and I'm going to public domain, hopefully, the schematics to how to build the units. What that's going to mean, though, is once the Chinese companies get a hold of these schematics, they'll be able to just copy everything we made. But for the people who know it originated from BSB, hopefully you guys would buy from us. Because if we don't make sales, then there's no JD working on making new cool shit. So like that's kind of the trade-off. Like we make it free, everyone could use it.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to see like future developments, it'd be nice if people would buy it through us. But there's no forcing. So.
I mean, I think everyone has been very supportive so far. So the wife forbade me from buying more ASICs because our room is getting pretty warm. It's funny because following
I said that here.
Yeah, so following our conversation the other day, well, the previous live stream, we were mentioning like, because I think Fully Electric had hit a Bitcoin Cash block.
Yeah.
And JD and I were just talking on the live stream and we remembered that we had so many of those ASICs that are just sitting in my locker right now that we previously had the office. So I'm like, oh, what the hell? Might as well just bring in at least like the
Avalon Q.
The Avalon Q is pretty quiet.
The fact that he has an Avalon Q just sitting in storage.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Might as well just plug it in. So we set that up. And it's very quiet. I did obviously put it on
eco mode.
Eco mode, yeah.
I think it's 800 watts in eco mode, but it's behind me. You cannot even hear it.
Yeah, you don't hear a thing. But now the funny thing is that the very next day, I've got the air condition on full blast at home. And the very next day, I walked out of my room, which my room was freezing. I walked out of my room and I'm like, damn, and it feels like the heating system is back on. Then I just remembered, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's the Avalon Q. So now like I lowered.
Dude, I think in wintertime, if we were like creative, like really, really selling ASICs to heat your home, like it only makes sense really in Canada or places that get snow, but like these things like make so much heat. And the fact that you could like offset the electricity cost for heating your home in winter, it makes no sense in California and stuff like that, I know, but there's a good chunk of the people who deal with snow. So.
Well, having spoken to a lot of people in the South, that's the funny thing between us and them is that they very much do consider their seasons when to mine. Like a lot of people actually, and Joker, you might attest to that. I think you're in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like with the people I've spoken to recently, a lot of them choose to like even unplug their device.
Because it gets too hot?
It gets too hot, and it's not because of the electricity costs or any of that. It's just they fear their units breaking down.
I mean, we don't have to deal with that. It doesn't get hot enough to...
No, over here, absolutely not.
The WAF thing, the wife approval factor, is so funny that this is a conversation. We used to have, like, there used to be a helium unit that was like a circle.
Yeah.
And I would pitch it to people. I'm like, this is the wife approval factor because it looked very pretty in the living room.
Yeah.
It looked like a fancy clock. So I do know, the wife approval factor is like a concern.
It's real.
To some
it
people.
is absolutely real.
Yeah. It's got to be quiet. It's got to look very like elegant.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do special WAF miners that are like, because the Flu miner, the L2 is the speaker, right?
Yeah. The Flu miner was, the L2 was the speaker.
Yeah, I wonder if we try and, I don't know how many would people buy like a wife approved miner, but like.
It'd be funny.
We need a home miner heat pump. Cold and summer.
Milan is here. Happy to have you here, Milan. I'm not sure if you were there last week, but always happy to have my Swedes on the stream. You and Nordic.
Nathan's saying, don't worry, I will buy from BSB. I'm a faithful follower. Yeah, if all the cool designs originate from us, like once the firmware, like the plan is film a video today about the firmware, hopefully have it up so when it releases tomorrow, you guys could test it out, and hopefully the firmware doesn't like blow up the units. It works fine. I've been testing on the BitAxe for a while now. But then, yeah, like all the future really cool designs, I think what we would be kind of comparable to is Tiny Chip Hub. They make very unique kind of ASIC stuff. We would kind of do the same stuff, just completely new from the ground up.
I love John's comment. Should make a shopping miner that allows the wife spend your money while mining.
Just make it.
Okay, so sorry. Thanks for correcting me, Joker. And yeah, Fully Electric said yes. I ended up
network engineering. Yeah.
But I'm sure we have.
Honestly, I'm not an electrical engineer, but what I've learned from people online complaining about like units, you put as much copper as you can in the PCB so it like dissipates the heat. There's all these type of things that I've just see commented online. I do also think it would be very interesting to get samples of like PCB shipped, make videos. Oh, this doesn't work. This didn't works.
I mean, we also have Kilowatt that's very knowledgeable.
Yeah, there's lots of people.
We've got a bunch of people in the community. There's Fully Electric, Kilowatt.
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of people, and someone earlier also mentioned if we needed help to design.
I could also kind of show part of the firmware for the BitAxe, since why not? I have we have a BitAxe here, so why not?
I'm sorry to hear, Milan. I'm really sorry to hear. I hope your mother gets better. All my prayers goes to your mom, and I think I can speak on behalf of the community. But thank you though for still joining in. We truly appreciate you.
I'm just gonna set up this BitAxe. I think it's running our firmware. I forgot. Oh, actually, no.
John is a system engineer. Your peach crown? Are you, Nathan, are you challenging me to serve myself a drink? Is that what you're saying? And we haven't shared anything that we've been working on.
I don't know how you copy the password to... how do you do this on the phone?
IO Tech script mining chips? No.
What?
Have you heard anything about that, JD?
Icotech? No, I haven't heard. They're based out at... No, I haven't heard anything about that. Dude, why? What the?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to copy the Wi-Fi password. I want to... Do you have your little Wi-Fi password thing here?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you guys could see this, but this is kind of how like the firmware boots up on this unit. It like blinks the screen a lot saying, connect me to Wi-Fi, unless you have an Ethernet port. But I'm not going to unplug the Ethernet we have right now. Let me just set this up. I want to show you guys the interface because I'm going to make a video on it anyways, so. BSB miner setup. Did you see the miner setup? Like this is kind of how it looks right now.
But it's pretty cool. I love it.
Yeah, let me show the...
That's a good question. Go for it.
Yeah, guys, look. So this is, I know George is there, but this is kind of like the setup once you get into the, yeah.
Thanks for the electric. And the goal?
The goal for what?
because he's saying George dude while he was tagging the both of us saying that the 249 for that QX++ is the best on the market with all that great mod and PSU.
Dude, that's what I think too.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's so difficult to beat that for everything you get.
Yeah, right now as we speak, man. I mean, we're still using the Nerd QX and we're still using the Nerd OS. But the end goal would be for us to build everything from top to bottom in order to bring you guys even cheaper price than what we're advertising those units at. So it'd be even cheaper than 249. That's the end goal.
Yeah, and like once we could design like boards by ourselves, like we kind of take out the middleman that designs the boards.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones designing it. And I already spoke to the manufacturers, like, if I give them the file that builds the board, they'll assemble it for us. There are other options though. So there's a lot of services in China that will, like, you give them the file, they'll put all the components on it. Mm-hmm. So we could shop around. Like, they might not be they might not be the cheapest. They probably won't have the ASIC chip.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it couldn't be just added on later.
But yeah, that's the end goal, guys. And for a 350 Buick Boy, the Canon product should be, and again, I'm estimating between, hey, the Dark Knights, happy to have you here, man. We're expecting in the next 2 weeks, actually here, since JD is working on that right now, I'm going to give you short updates on what I've been working on this week. In the background while JD was working on
Do you want to see how the dashboard?
Yeah.
Have you seen what I did?
It's pretty sick.
So like I'll have to share this, but there's this like chart that they could like zoom in and see. I don't know if the black and white is okay, but I mean they have all their settings and I'm gonna share it on the screen, but like all their stuff is kind of here. Have you seen the display?
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That we could customize the screen. Look, let me share the screen with you guys to show you. Hold on, guys. Let me show you BSB miner.
I'm sorry to hear the Dark Knights. I hope again.
Is he that's the one with the surgery for his wife, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I knew it.
He just mentioned it.
He was. I was talking to him in voice chat when it was kind of like happening. Okay, I put on the screen, by the way, there's a BSB miner thing. So we're a little bit blocked.
Before that, all our prayers goes to your wife, the Dark Knight. We're all wishing her a quick recovery.
Yes. So let me just show. So this is kind of like the main interface. Now, if you guys don't like the style of it, tell me now. So I stopped making it black and white. But basically, once you connect the machine, this is kind of what you get. There's a graph here. You could smooth out. To see your like average kind of like stats you want to track. So there's hash rate, temps, and hardware errors. We could change the colors like to make it easier for you guys to see. So there's like different color stuff. We could change all the colors of the graphs and whatnot. So let me just go to hash rate. It's easier just to see hash rate. So here we made the line red. So that's like a smoothed out hash rate. You could see like 1.16 terahash. And you could zoom out whatever. It goes up to 7 days right now. It will store in the miner itself. And at the bottom, you could see if you're going to get paid from a pool. So you don't connect to yourself to a scam pool. We're connected to Atlas Pool right now. And you could see here, it's automatically detected like 1.5% is going to be deducted if you get a Bitcoin block, which is their fee structure. So that like checks that you're not going to get scammed. The pool information, something cool with the pool. I have support for a Stratum V2, which is just coming out in the bit axis. And Stratum V2 is just, it's easier on the miner to run. It uses less bandwidth. The only different thing is you need to put in an authority key. I'm not going to explain that now, but if you connect to a Stratum V2 pool, you just need to put your key in here. Let me show you what else I got here. We got some, ASIC temp, all the normal stuff you'd want in the dashboard. The only thing I don't have is the input voltage. You could overclock to whatever you want, really. I put it up to 1500 megahertz. And if you were to set it to 1500 megahertz, there is a warning. There's a warning saying, hey, type I agree to continue before you blow up your machine. So just a little safety mechanism so people don't blow up their unit by mistake. The same happens for voltage. If you go over 1251, there's going to be a warning saying, hey, you're going way too high. But you could do whatever you want. Once you type I agree, you could go to 9,000 if you want. The auto fan setting is very cool. I know we're going to make a video on this, but when you set a temperature to 50 on the regulator or 50 on the ASIC, it's going to try and hit 50 on whichever one is the highest first. Display, you could change how the screen works. Logs are just logs, nothing fancy. And then there's settings. Something interesting, what I built today is AXOS emulation. So what that means is Hashwatcher and stuff are completely, fully compatible with this. I built that today just to show you guys. I could show you live, hopefully. So this is Hashwatcher. I have to block George. In theory, if it doesn't crash the unit, we should find the BSB OS running. I see it found one. Okay, I'm just letting Hashwatcher finish. So not only is the
how
do I do this?
Okay, well, you're still covering the screen.
No, I know, but there's just a delay. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, sorry guys. But anyways, I just scanned Hashwatcher. So this is our BSB OS that is completely backwards compatible with the AXOS stuff. So you could use AXOS, not AXOS, you could use Hashwatcher, you could use Hashboard. I installed Hashboard also. I would just have to find our unit somehow. I don't know how to use their app, but anyways, everyone who uses Hashwatcher, Hashboard, Stratum, whatever you're using, ROS is backwards compatible with all that stuff. If the developers want to update to use our APIs, there's more features, like you could pause the miner from kind of running to save electricity. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. So that was just a little preview of what I've been working on. I feel like I've talked for 10 hours right now, but yeah, and of course it works on mobile if you just smush your screen. Yeah. Sorry guys, I went on a little tangent of talking there, so let me just see our YouTube chat now.
Oh well, you had a couple of requests, which was
I had requests.
Some of them were funny actually. Someone, Full Electric mentioned.
JD, I like the color, not a lot, but got to have some. It's black and white. It could be customizable, so you could drag and drop stuff all over the place. It's just I wanted it to be functional first, just work and not crash.
Yeah.
And then we could deal with the themes.
You can add colors here and there, but in the end we should keep the
Oh wait! There is colors. Let me show you.
I know.
Guys.
I saw the red lines.
You saw a red line? Oh
yeah.
no! Wait, I put it on the screen. Look, guys, there is colors. Look in the settings. See, look, reboot miner and factory reset is red. So there are some colors in here.
The funny one, he mentioned, make the agree text type say I agree to blow my miner.
we could I agree to blow up my miner. Yeah. We could do whatever you guys want. Also, if you try and overclock beyond the limit in Hashwatcher, it won't even let you until you come into the dashboard and agree first. So,
Banks is actually sleeping on your son's feet, sir. He's missed him so much that he's actually sleeping on the floor on his feet right now. I'll bring it up.
I do have something in my bag for you. It's food.
It's for sure something Asian.
It's for sure something Chinese.
Yeah, I'm down.
But
down
are
for it.
you allergic to anything?
No.
I feel like I shouldn't tell you what it is, and you eat it, and you tell me if you like it. I
I'm
like it.
I'm down. I'm down. You know me.
Really?
I'm super. Yeah, I'm down.
I don't want anyone. I'll show the stream what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't want anyone to tell them what it is. In
Yeah.
case.
Don't tell me what it is.
I'll show the. So I went and got these with here. Let me show you guys. Please, guys, don't leak what it is. He's not gonna know what this is. You guys might not even know what this is. It's kind of hard to see. Anyways, very odd. This is a snack, by the way. That's how I'm making sure you're allergic to nothing before you eat something you can't even read what it is.
ASICs. I'm getting invited to have drinks with the neighbors.
Here? Female?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice of them.
I'm on a live stream. It should be done at.
They could come on the live stream.
I can bring them.
Yeah. Just tell them you have like.
They drove all the way from Ontario. To experience it is the Grand Prix weekend here in Montreal.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of things going on right now in the city.
Because my Gabrielle lives right beside the Ritz-Carlton. All the race car drivers are in there, and they keep leaving, and the police are always around that area. Like,
but there's a few things that I wanted to
My
share.
dad's asking, where's Banks?
Yeah.
He's on
right
the
there.
floor.
Yeah, he was asking.
He's beside me.
Yeah. I'll bring him on. But I saw another comment, which, by the way, I saw Silver Crypto Fox. Thank you for joining in all the way from Jersey to Montreal. So, yeah, I want to give this a try.
You want to eat it?
Yeah.
It's good. So it's...
Don't tell me what it is, but I'm sure
No,
it's
I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's spicy, by the way.
It's really, really good.
I
don't even care if it's spider legs. Honestly,
you will just never know what this is, but I don't know how you're supposed to eat it normally, but they're like little
they're
I don't know,
tarantula.
like soggy French fries or something. Like I don't exactly.
They're super good. They're super addictive.
So this thing is full of healthy probiotics and everything. This is like a healthy snack.
Is it something that you can find over here?
We don't sell this type of stuff here. I could tell you what it is if you want to know, or you keep it a mystery.
No, you can tell me. Because we do have a Chinese supermarket not far away from here.
You said you're allergic to nothing, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing crazy. This is only gluten sticks.
Gluten sticks?
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
And they're packed with like probiotics. So there's like 12 probiotics in here to help you digest and all sorts of stuff. And this is like a healthy thing.
It's so good.
I was like, what the fuck? How is this good for you? Like a bag of worms? It's not a bag of worms, but like I couldn't tell you guys exactly what it is in English because I can't read all the stuff. But it's a spicy, like soggy French fry.
Joker, I see you. Coming into the chat to support the Montreal Canadiens. It's actually very good. So what do you guys
like these?
Yeah, it's so good.
They're like, all the stuff too is like 0 calorie type of stuff. And like, I don't know how this type of stuff like exists. I feel like this can't even be 0 calories here. Like there's no way, but like we're at the supermarket and they have a whole section of just 0 calorie, all sorts of stuff. I was like,
yeah,
what is this? Because I can't read it.
We should definitely be getting more of these.
Dude, honestly, these things are so good.
Yeah, it is. It's Memorial Day weekend for you guys. Is it a holiday for us too?
I think it was on Monday.
Yeah, we had Victoria Day, but not so. I think our Veteran Day is the same day as them.
Let me just share the stream. Oops. I'll get Gabrielle to come give you.
Memorial Day, Canada. Okay, that's yeah.
I'm not even going to be surprised if she comes in here and says it's like poison.
We have. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, you think it's gonna be Vegas over the Avalanche? He's asking. The Dark Knight.
Okay, JD, when will I be able to test out the firmware? Probably tonight or tomorrow. Actually, I wanted to show you guys. Let me flash it on my computer while I wait. To show you guys how much I care about you guys to make it easy. George, your honest opinion. You like the sticks?
It's so good. And actually, someone asked quickly.
I have no USB-C ports left. I can't do it.
What do you mean?
No, I have no USB-C ports on my computer left. But just for the firmware, if you guys are running AXOS, which 99.9% of you are obviously running, if you go into the update section, I've made a ESP minor.bin file. You just upload it and it replaces the whole AXOS with our version. Super easy. And if you don't like our version, you could just re-upload the AXOS ESP minor.bin and it will replace it again. So I've made it so you guys could test it out. If you don't like it, you just go back. It's very easy. And the other way to flash it would be with the USB-C cable, but you're not going to need to do that because I've made it in such a way where everyone running AXOS can just easily upgrade to it. Oh, Hobbyist is in here. What's up?
This was amazingly good.
Really?
Yeah. Amazingly good.
Yeah, I thought I'd leave it for a surprise. Like, George had no idea I brought this.
It's funny because someone had a question. I think it was 350. Yeah, it was 350 Buick Boy.
Uh-oh. I didn't see. What did he ask? Oh.
He's saying that's why Canadians are so pale. They need cheeseburgers instead of this stuff.
350 Buick Boys asking, on the drop down for fans, can you disable them? No need once they're liquid cooled.
No, he was actually asking how much traveling have you two done? Wanting to know So we did a lot of traveling. As a matter of fact, for those who don't know, when we originally started Helium Deploy, we were very much remote. If anything, we were traveling much more than staying. We're abroad far more than.
You want an Asian candy?
Yeah, everything is good.
That's like a peach.
So we were abroad more than being local, and we got the chance to travel all over the U.S. obviously, which is our neighboring country. We visited a lot of different states. I've been to Europe a lot. You guys already know that. And with GD, we also got the chance to, besides like the Caribbeans, we went to Asia. And I can tell you that we had such a great time in Thailand, especially in terms of variety, in terms of food. Mind you, I've also been in the Middle East. So I've tried a lot of different foods from all over the world. And for those who don't know me on a personal level, I'm actually a big time foodie and someone that literally eats anything, which is why when he offered me that snack, I wasn't worried for a second. I literally would eat anything. And as skinny as I look, you guys should see how much I eat. The Hobbyist is a witness, right? The Hobbyist, when you came over to Montreal. No, I'm a big time foodie, so you guys offer me anything, I'll just have it and I'll eat it.
I think I should do that every week. I'll come by on Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, try this try this random Chinese snack that makes no sense to us.
Well, funny story is that when we were parting ways from HD, originally, see, I'm someone that cannot suck on the candy.
No, let me answer some questions in chat while you suck on a candy.
Yeah.
SJO Coco is asking, good evening. What did I miss about skipping through 38 minutes fast? BSB OS has the W5500 LAN interface built in. Yeah. So from like I've built into the operating system, if you have the mod or for some reason the unit has it built in, it will auto try and detect an IP from this first. And if it can't get an IP because it's not connected or the module doesn't exist, it will default to go to Wi-Fi. But it always prioritizes Ethernet before Wi-Fi. So yes. And I built that in from scratch because, like, why not? Why not? There was something else in here. Okay, Techman TY is asking, does your software have a dev fee or does it have an eFuse my controller? We don't blow any eFuses. Actually, we take it like what I did is I take advantage of the eFuse blown by the factories already. So the eFuse that the factory have already blown is for the MAC address, and you can't change the MAC address in the unit. You could spoof it, but there's a certain way to read the MAC address from the eFuse, and going forward, I think this will be how we record serial numbers, because the factory burns them in and you can never change them again. So that's the only eFuse that has been burned. I'm not going to burn some eFuses because that's I don't want to do that. Was there anything else? Oh, and Fully Electric's asking, JD, can the image be loaded using the AXOS recovery page? I don't know about the recovery page, but you just go to the upgrade section of AXOS and upload our image file and it works. I have a feeling, I'm going to just say it now, I have a feeling AXOS is going to update their software in such a way where it's going to not let us be able to do that. Because I feel like we're the first ones to let them overwrite their operating system, and I'm positive they're going to be so pissed that I did this.
Yeah. You're such a bad boy, JD.
It's just so convenient to be able to replace the OS. They're like, motherfuckers. Like, I'm
sure. Swear jar.
Okay, swear jar, whatever.
That actually...
Swear jar.
It's going to be a shot.
A shot? I have beer. It's fine. Here. I'll drink the rest of my beer.
Dude, these guys finished all my alcohol. Unreal.
Nice JD. Okay. SJO Coco saying, nice JD. Have a few modules on a flat cable came in today. So I don't know if you guys realize, but the stuff we're trying to make here is stuff you guys would probably mod yourself. Like if you guys saw the Meanwhile power supplies that they're coming with, they come with like protection covers. I know you guys will go out there and buy these modules, so why not just include them defaults from the factory so they work? All these type of things. I want to do like scheduled mining, so maybe at nighttime you want your miner to ramp down so you don't hear the fan noise. There's all these things that I want to build.
Just quickly to answer your question, 350 Buick boy. I did, and it's disgustingly good. I just love food in general.
What?
He was asking about the Frito pie.
Frito pie?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like they put in here. I'll show you.
Actually, did you see? There's a guy named Bobbin in our Discord server.
That's what it's so good. Look at this. You know the Frito, the chips.
Yeah, Frito Lays.
Yeah, and so they put all of these together, just like they do with the
oh my
nachos.
God! Yeah, that's probably really good.
Yeah. You Americans don't stop being creative.
Okay, wait. K3 Baz is asking a good question. I thought AXOS devices were open source. So I think this is where the whole problem's coming from. This is why I'm making the operating system. The AXOS stuff is like open source, meaning you could view and change the code. The problem comes in where if someone takes the code and modifies it, like, we have the BM1373 units, someone has taken the code, modified it so it works with the new units, and not shared the code back to people. AXOS has a license saying, oh, you're supposed to share the source code every time you work on it. So it kind of like hampers people who are doing like innovative stuff, because companies might not want to share all the work they just did to make those chips work. That's why, what, a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one. So that's why I've been making the new BSB OS, which is public domain, and public domain it's open source, but you don't need to give credit. You don't need to share the source code. So what I'm hoping will happen is manufacturers in China, instead of stealing the AXOS code, will just use our open public domain code, and the BSB system would be the default because they don't need to worry about licensing and getting sued over blah blah blah. And then once we release public domain schematics, how to build the units, they literally have zero fears. So we're like, open source is, hobbyists is saying open source, but requires a license. Yeah, that's exactly it. So I am so, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm so salty about having this stupid license requirement. So I must have been working on this a month now. Recreating how the BitAx kind of like, I don't want to go into technical details about how you reverse engineer the units to do this, but the BSB OS will be license free. You could do whatever you want. You can make a hobbyist version and charge money for it. We don't even care. It's up for anyone to do whatever they want with it.
It's real open source.
Yeah.
True open source.
So that's what I say. We got to start pushing demand for public domain.
Yeah.
Public domain is the top. You cannot get above public domain.
But yeah, no, JD has been working really hard on that, and also that's thanks to you guys' support. And we appreciate whoever's on the beta version. Cheers, K3 Baz. That's for you, man. Cheers, JD.
Uh-oh. You taking a whole shot once?
Well, you can take it all at once. It's
Cool.
But yeah, no,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Very easy to drink.
So JD's been working extremely hard on the OS. We really look forward to that.
Not only that, because I've learned how to kind of like take apart proprietary systems now.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking you for the hammer unit.
Yeah.
I think I would be able to reverse the hammer so it works on the OS too. We just need a hammer unit in hand.
I mean, I can get you one.
Yeah, I think fully electric, if you go on Twitter and start, I do think public domain is the next step beyond open source, because it's open source now, but we don't need to get into details, but there's a foundation that collects money, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of, there's a whole thing that goes on.
Yeah.
Once it's public domain, it's everyone's, there's no...
Yeah.
But the reason why I put it public domain is because I hope the people who know where it comes from would support us. So, that's kind of the trade-off. If nobody supports in the end, if we die for some reason, the company, there's no one really supporting the software unless someone took it over themselves.
Yeah.
So that's kind of...
That's why we need you guys to support, guys.
Yeah. You don't need to, but... Okay. I need to throw this out now.
You need to get more of these. I have to go grocery shopping with your girl. I still haven't met her.
I actually picked this myself.
Oh yeah?
We were in a TNT.
Yeah.
It's a Chinese, and I was like, oh, these things look good. And she's like, my mom would never let me buy these.
That's when you guys were in Ontario?
No, like yesterday. We went to Brossard.
Okay, I see.
But there's a TNT in near the Met. And
No,
there's
but
one
I'm
in
telling you,
Brussels.
there's a Chinese grocery store just down the
Oh
street.
yeah, but the place called TNT is like
Yeah.
a super Asian
Yeah,
grocery store.
I
Like,
get it. I get it. But
yeah, you guys gotta demand public domain. That would piss them off so much. I don't know if you saw, but I changed it on our Twitter too.
I can't see. So here's the thing, guys. I wanted to share with you. For some reason, I got suspended on X. For some odd reason, I really don't know how. I don't know why. As a matter of fact, for those who've been following me on X, the only thing that I like or post and share on X are either crypto related or hockey related, Montreal Canadiens obviously, or religious related. So I don't see how any of those three things could have flagged my account. So I unfortunately got suspended on X. So you guys are unable to follow any of my threads. I can't even like anything, and I can't even switch back to the BSB account to have access to.
Oh, you lost access to that too?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So that's why I've been asking you to post those things, because I can't. They just don't allow me to. And
we do have the main account, but
Yeah,
I wonder if you log into the main account, it might flag the main account to get banned.
So here's
Might be bad.
Here's what I originally assumed. I originally assumed that someone might have reported my account. I don't know who. Someone, maybe, I don't know. But I'm like, if that would have happened, it would have happened to all of us.
To be fair, my name on X is Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
It's very hard to find
Fair.
my account on X.
But yeah, I assume that maybe someone would have reported my account. I don't know. Or the other reason is it could have been because I've been very active on X since we launched BSB. Prior to BSB, I was not very active. I was just a guy who was just using X to find information. Yeah, I'm originally on meme coins, but other things too. But I was not liking or posting or commenting. So maybe because of my high activity, especially with the high number of follows that I got, and again, thank you guys for the support.
Because there's contests and stuff.
Yeah, in the most recent month, maybe it flagged it as a spam account, and they probably maybe suspended my account. I'm not sure, but again, the part that sucks in all this is that you can appeal, which I did, but you can't contact or reach someone over there from support to find out about this whole situation. I don't even know why my account got suspended in the first place. So I've appealed it, but have I heard back from them? I didn't. So I just have to sit down and play with my.
We got a comment on Discord while George is distracted. Svastra, I don't know his actual name, the guy with the banana picture. He's saying, going to throw this here. There was talks on the live stream about regarding building a modular ASIC miner where you can add chips to increase the hash rate. Going to suggest doing a base motherboard with slots where you can add mini boards to hold the chips. That's kind of exactly what I was thinking. My goal would be like, if we could design some sort of modular system, it'd be like the size of an octax, and it has maybe 220 millimeter or 420 millimeter fans, and then you could slot in little chips of BM1370s. All of them would come with little heat sinks, so they could get cooled, and then the four main fans or two main fans would cool the unit. That's kind of like my modular idea. Does it work in practice? I have no idea. But like, that's kind of my approach. Every little chip you would buy, let's say every 1 terahash chip costs $20. I don't know the cost of what it would be. And then you could plug them into this mega unit that has a bunch of slots. That's kind of the idea. So I don't know if that makes sense for you guys out there, but kind of like a byte. Yeah, kind of like the byte, but you don't like slot in chips like you would like, maybe like think of like a puzzle piece where every puzzle piece has a heatsink on it and you clip it in. Bitronics has a daisy chain miner called the Hash Hammer. Let me see this.
To quickly answer your question, SJO Coco, while JD's answering your other question, unfortunately, no, I didn't get any emails with the reason. I got nothing, just a full-on suspension. And yeah, it is impossible to reach out to someone on any of those social media platforms support. Though the good news is, while JD's working on that, the good news is that I've added 2 new payment processors to our website. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So now besides PayPal, there's also the credit card, debit card. It is also handled by PayPal, but you don't have to log in into your account or any of that. I've also added OpenNode to her website, which will allow you to transact directly using Bitcoin. Now the next one on the list, which should be completed by next week, I know I've been saying that in all previous videos, there was one information that was missing that unfortunately our lawyers had messed up.
I gotta use the washroom.
Yeah, go ahead.
My mic's there, so.
Our lawyers had messed up, so I couldn't complete the application with what's it called? With Afterpay. It finally got corrected as of today, so I resubmitted the information. So Afterpay should be up and running as of next week. Let's hope so. Yeah, well, as much as I may look like a bad man, I'm definitely not one. I can tell you guys, I might be how do you say that? Intimidating person when you first look at me, but I'm actually a teddy bear at heart. I don't mean no harm to anybody. I always wish best to everyone, including my worst of enemies. I don't want harm to anyone in life. No one deserves it. I only wish the best for everyone. As you guys have noticed, like even on X, when we were being tagged by you know who, by those other guys, I was telling JD, like, there's no point of like interacting back or biting onto their drama. There's no point, guys. Like, if anything, let's just keep on working and providing for the community. That's where our energy and our time should be at. It's not by interacting with those stupid comments that you see online. I had my ex account, every message myself in their own. But that's weird. And you're saying you got a message? I literally got no email. I checked in my inbox. 0 email whatsoever. Oh yeah, you guys were asking about Banks. Here he is actually. I'll just turn the camera right away. Whoops. He's just living his best life over there. Banks? There he is. I'm gonna put this back here. Whoop.
Oh, I come back and...
Now I was showing them Banks.
I come back and the whole camera's moved.
There we go.
Is it
Should
good?
be good now. Yeah.
There you go. I'm back, guys.
Here goes the bed axe. One shot and JD's gone.
Okay, so let me show you what broke on a non-BSB stand. See, this is what happens if you have a non-BSB stand. The little, you see that the little tab is broken. One drop and it broke. The bid axe I'm sure is still fine, but oops. Anyways, so before I went to the washroom, someone mentioned the Hash Hammer solo Bitcoin miner. I do see it. Like, I see how you could daisy chain the units together, but I don't think that's the concept I was wanting at all. That's kind of like connecting like a bunch of nerd Q axes together. That's not what I meant. I was kind of thinking of making like small little modules that are like the size of maybe a quarter that had the BM1370 chip with the heatsink on top of it, And there would just be like 2 or 420 millimeter fans in the unit that would be constantly blowing air over all the modules that you would place, if that makes sense. That was kind of like my idea.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Fully Electric saying your X display name is, I forgot what my X display name is. It's Ganlan is the last 2 characters, but I forgot what the first 2 characters are, but it's like a rare Chinese name. However, your tag is null hash rate, so I'll tag you by your name. Nice. You're breaking shit, Joker. This is what happens with cheap stands. Oh my God, the whole stand.
The whole stand broke.
The whole stand broke. I don't think you guys realize. Look, you see the whole stand actually broke. I think I have a BSB stand in here. So the thing that's nice about the BSB stand, I have to block George, is there's nothing to break. You can't break this. This has all the little flimsy parts everywhere. So Banks looks like he needs charging.
He does. What's up, buddy? Here. All right.
Let me see. But yeah, if there's any people who Banks looks well fed, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
If there's any people who do like, to be fair, we're very lucky because I live right beside the electrical engineering school.
Yeah.
I like the hash hammer, cool with the central heat and radiator in your. Dude, I like the idea of it. It's just I feel like I'm not an engineer though. I feel like it could be executed better. Like I just feel like there's a better way to go about this. It's the same way with the stand. Whoops. The stand looks extremely simple, but it actually took a lot of time to kind of like think of a design that would work properly with different type of units. So if you were to order, like, let's just say there's a BSP bid-axe that exists, it would just be like a shrunken version of the stand with the same accessory ports, so you could add on like a rear fan and stuff. It's designed with like scalability in mind. That's because of layer lines. Yeah, I know. So that's exactly what broke on it, Emodius. The layer lines are going vertical, and that's exactly why it broke when it got dropped. Mm-hmm. But you can't break the BSB stand. You can't break it. It's too rigid to break. Like I can't even.
Emodius is also another one from Sweden. So shout out. We have like 3 people from Sweden in the chat. Big shout out to Sweden.
My dad was saying you are a good person.
Yeah.
What did you do?
When you went to the bathroom, I was just because someone Joker Minor was saying you're a bad man, but as a joke, obviously. And I was just sharing with them like how pacifist I am as a person. Like as intimidating I look from the outside, I'm just a big teddy bear to heart. Banks watching your foot, George. Yeah, he's a good.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the Nexus S1, like our final version.
Yeah.
That's a final revision, right?
Yeah.
Will come with the LAN port. The voltage regulators have moved to kind of like the center of the board. Fully Electric, JD, anything with the engineer inside I can help support with? I'm going to learn to be an engineer. Because someone has to figure it out. My time is the issue. Yeah, like I said, like I live 5 minutes away from the engineering college where all the students are like majoring in like electrical engineering.
Yeah.
So I'm really wondering if we walk in there and be like, yo, can we get like your best student to help us with this? Maybe they'll do it as like a project. Like a lot of students will like want to work for a company for free. Not to say we couldn't maybe give them some money, but maybe they could help us design a proper ASIC. Like I'm gonna try and design one myself, but I have no. Anyways, you'll see some YouTube update videos of that.
Yeah, we should.
Like I'll get the PCBs in and we'll try and power them on, and there's like magic smoke, and it's like, well, there's the end of that video.
It should be a series.
Yeah, I really think like
it should be a series. Actually, it should be a series.
Like just because I've never designed a PCB before.
Yeah.
But like going from like a newbie to designing your own ASIC would be such an interesting journey to watch.
We're gonna have to get those meta glasses.
Sounds like a free internship. Yeah, that's. I really think like first of all, one of the electrical engineers must like crypto.
Yeah, of course.
And the thing is, in their mind, they must think like, oh, if I could design a good like board for them now, they might want me full time to design more boards. You know, like in their mind, they're probably like, oh shit, this is a thing. Anyone get the DC 02 hammer and not get bad shares? I've been struggling with it. PCB Way. Yeah, so PCB Way is exactly where I'm going to order the first prototypes from. My plan is to use PCB Way or JLPCB to order the boards, and then if I could test them and the boards are okay, we'll give them potentially to the ASIC manufacturer so they could build them. Fully electric. If you're not in,
no, he's already in.
Dude, fully electric's like a mod in our.
In our Discord.
Yeah, JD's mind is already smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Just like the PCB board. But yeah, we should start this as a series. Like we here's the thing, bro. Like,
but all of this would be for like open public domain stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course.
Like, great. I have a code with them for discounts. Oh, we should mention your
affiliate
program.
Yeah. So the affiliate program is officially up and running. You were supposed to share it on X, given that I don't have access to X anymore. The image. I know. We'll fix that. But yeah, for those who kept asking, the affiliate program is now on. JD will be posting about it later today after this live stream. What's up, Banks?
Yeah.
So
if you want to earn its commission on
commission.
Do you know the percentage?
Yeah, it's a 3% commission
per sale.
Yeah, per sale, and it normally would allow them also to incentivize. Well, people who will buy directly from them from the referrals will get $25 discount. And
wait, so they get $25 and 3%? No. You get $25 off, and the person who shared the code gets 3%.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So
wait, so the Nerd QX goes down to like
below
249.
225.
Oof.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
225. But I mean, it's part of the business. Because the truth is, and I truly appreciate, he's not even on the live stream here right now, but there's a smaller influencer from Germany who just decided to record a video, and that's because he believes in us as a community, and he's very community driven himself. So he released a video promoting BSB, and he actually generated a lot of sales in Germany, and I was very grateful for that. And I even reached out back to him and said, I appreciate what you've done, but you could have at least allowed me to set up the affiliate program before you start promoting our brand, because I wanted to incentivize him, you know? So he got back to me saying, you know what, George, I didn't do it for the money. I truly did it for the community. And it really touched me, because in the end, that's exactly what JD and myself are doing. We're very much building BSB for the community. Yes, we've done the retail stuff. It's fun, it's exciting, and I'm still very much for it. But our goal in the end isn't, like we shared previously in multiple live streams and videos. It's not about being a retail store. Like I've done that already. It is exciting, but
it's kind of like innovation now.
Like we want to be able to take it to another level and innovate. As a matter of fact, I'll be very transparent with you guys. Yeah, thank you so much. 350, 350. Sorry, 350 Buick. Buick boy. What is it?
Yeah, Buick boy.
Buick boy. Sorry about that. But no. So going back to that story, so I reached back to that German influencer and I said, look, regardless of having an affiliate program or not, I'm still gonna factor in that every sale that came in from Germany, you'll have a commission from it. Even though if it wasn't necessarily coming from him, but regardless, like I truly appreciated his effort, For that reason, I pushed my ass to launch this affiliate program as quickly as possible, which now is live. It's just that we haven't promoted it yet. I know a lot of people have been asking me about it.
I sent it to like some people in DMs though.
Yeah?
I sent it to like Raptor and
because Raptor's been asking me about it. A lot of people have been asking me about it to promote our brand, and
I would just tell
truly
them
appreciate
to ignore the picture.
Ooh, what happened there?
What?
You know, that's but yeah, so in the end, that's pretty much it. So I made sure to launch the affiliate program as quickly as possible, and to allow you guys to refer our brand, which again, we truly appreciate all of you guys' support, and you guys could benefit from all the referrals, you know. So, but in the end, like I said, for JD and myself, it isn't like our focus isn't mainly about the retail. You know, HD is still there. We're not there to compete with HG as much as, by definition, they're considered like a competitor. But in the end, their main focus is being a retailer, while our main focus is very community driven. And who knows, maybe later on, there could be something that could be done together, so that JD and I's focus is to...
Well, I feel like innovating would be...
So, because like I shared earlier...
I spent like a month now making firmware.
Yeah, because as I shared earlier, like our goal... You know, getting that $250 Nerd QX was not something that was done overnight. You know, it was done out of expertise, knowing a lot of people in China, get those bulk deals.
And also knowing what people wanted. Like they always buy these extra power supplies. They always add this voltage regulator cooler.
Right.
So why not like make it?
And JD and myself having been in support and very much in touch with the community, we'd see what would break down, and most of the time it was always the same issues. So we're like, why not just build something, especially given that we were getting a very good price if we would get volume, if we would buy in volume. We're like, well, instead of, you know, someone else might have been, you know what, it's just better for us because we're gonna maximize profits. The way we looked at it is like, well, instead of maximizing profits, how about
minimize support?
Minimize support and provide people something that will not break on them. That was more our vision and our ideology, which is why we're like, okay, well now given that we have such a reduced price on those units, how about we add better components to them? And that's exactly what we did. And our goal is to do exactly the same on every single of these products that you guys see out there, whether it's the BitAxes, the Nerd QX, or the Nerd Octax, or any other products out there.
I'm going to be working on the
But the end goal,
BitAxe.
it is to be able to build everything
from scratch,
from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because we'll have better control on the quality of the product, but not only better control on the quality of the product, which obviously will meet your expectations, but also it would allow us to have even cheaper prices. Because don't mind you, on the Nerd QX++, for example, there's a middleman that's eating in that transaction. But if
there's someone who makes the board.
Right.
If we make the board.
So if we make everything from scratch, then it drops the prices even lower. So everyone's winning here, everyone's happier, the community is happier, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Yeah. So I know we haven't been recording much videos, but I think that it's actually a very good thing now. I know we were going to record a video on that.
We could.
But I think it could be good that we document everything that we've been doing in the background.
Yeah, I think documenting the development of an ASIC PCB, I don't think anyone has done that.
No, and it could be a very interesting, very good series. Like,
can you name the German YouTuber? As a German myself, I'm curious.
Yeah, I can actually. Ooh. It was Mike Crypto Stars.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Mike Crypto Stars.
Yeah, he did a whole video in German. Yeah. I didn't understand anything he said.
Yeah.
I think he was talking about, it was a good value with the meanwhile and stuff, but I'm not sure what he said. I'm not going to pretend.
I'm trying to find his video.
I think it was a short, right? Or was it a full? No, it was a full length. Yeah. I think I texted it to you.
Yeah, I found it.
You could share it in chat for him.
Yeah, I can share it here. He's got about 6,000 subscribers, and he made a video. He's such a sweet person. I truly appreciate him and everyone else's support. There it is. It was posted 2 weeks ago.
Buick is saying, give you guys a like and share, help spread the word so they can further pursue these goals. Yes.
I truly appreciate it, man.
I think once you guys realize what we're trying to do versus what exists already, we're actually trying to... I'm not trying to say the current stuff doesn't provide value, but I think we could provide a lot of value to just the whole ecosystem. We kind of did it with Deepin. We did a lot of stuff in Deepin that kind of helped a lot. It's not like our first rodeo. I think we could do so much for the ASIC space. Like, we're not just a random company coming in. Like, we kind of know what people want to do. We know we got to get rid of these licenses. We know we got to make our own boards. We know we got to do this stuff. Scorpion Kingdom. What's up?
But yeah, in the end, that's pretty much our goal, guys. Like,
I really want to do the modular ASIC,
and
that's my goal.
Yeah.
But I think I will have to start with the BitAxe equivalent. But realistically, it makes no sense to sell a BitAxe. Like, I would probably make a 4 or 6 chip ASIC. Yeah, assuming we could fit 6 chips under the standard like CPU coolers. I'm not sure if we can, but I think that would be the interesting journey to document on YouTube. Like, I get the PCBs in, I attach the coolers, I see if we could overclock them, see if they could even run without catching fire. Magic smoke. Scorpion Kingdom saying, doing good. I was the annoying guy about the LAN port today, first time here.
Well,
I don't remember anyone being annoying, but yes, we're like, if it makes sense cost-wise to put a LAN port on everything, why not?
Yeah.
There's also, like, some people even suggested doing power over Ethernet.
Oh.
What?
Great point.
Make a 3-chip model?
Joker. It's funny that you bring that up because JD and I were talking about this earlier. Hey, Mike.
What's up,
Happy to have you here, Mike. Earlier, JD and myself were talking about that exactly, and we were thinking, what should we tackle first? A 4-chip device or a 6-chip device?
Because I think it makes no sense to tackle a 1-chip device. Like, it just makes no sense cost-wise and stuff to tackle a BitAxe. The BitAxe is already cheap. Like, I'm sure we can make it cheaper, but then there's like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
A 3-chip device though, like, I feel like I would just do a 4-chip device though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make a competitor to the QX.
Yeah.
I didn't show this, but on the firmware, something that I could do, just to let you guys know how serious I am about the firmware. When you leave the room, the screen's off. But when you walk into the room, the Wi-Fi could detect that there's a person in it and turn
Get
the
outta
screen back.
here.
I swear to God.
Get out of here.
So when you walk out of the room, the screen will turn off to save energy and make the like more efficient. And when you walk close to the unit, it will detect the humans like interfering with the Wi-Fi signals to turn the screen back on. Like that's how like super serious I am about like making these units as efficient as possible.
What if you're not connected to Wi-Fi?
Then it could still work because it could broadcast the Wi-Fi signals to detect a human to turn the screen back on.
Okay, interesting.
How much would that save? I don't know, but I'm just saying like just to let you guys know where my mindset is to like maximize as much efficient. Honestly, most efficiency would be just remove the screen. But I feel like you guys are used to a screen. That can make the wife approval. Just kidding. I feel like I would need a girl to design the wife approval factor. I can't design. I'm not a good UI person.
Well, have you tried with Claude?
No, but I feel like a girl would have to say, "Oh, this looks pretty on the desk," and okay, that's fine. But
have you been using Claude, or
no,
you're still very much on ChatGPT?
I don't use Claude.
No,
I'm a ChatGPT person.
Yeah.
Claude, like I have Claude, I pay for it.
Yeah.
But it's just you hit the limit so quick.
You do. Yanin, thank you so much for tuning in.
I'm actually on the edge. ChatGPT has a $150 a month plan.
Yeah.
I'm like very close to upgrading to it. Because I just hit the limit enough to make me want to upgrade.
With ChatGPT?
Yeah.
And what's the plan that comes after it?
There's a $200 plan after that.
Okay.
But it's just like I'm on the $20 a month plan, but like I use it so much to where I just hit the limit.
Yeah.
And then I have to wait like an hour or two. A 32-inch wide. We're not going to put a 32-inch widescreen on the monitor.
Yeah, we had the units with the bigger screen. It looks cool. But
not,
pixel-wise, it was complete shit.
It doesn't take advantage of the actual bigger screen.
Yeah.
Do you guys want screens on the unit? Like if you guys don't want screens on the unit.
I mean, people were asking about different colors. They were asking about, so I'm sure they'd want to have.
Yeah, because some people are saying like, oh, we want like a purple PCB or a transparent PCB. If you guys don't want a screen, that just saves it passes down the cost to you guys because then we don't need to put a screen in it. Realistically, if there was no screen, there would just be a Wi-Fi network that pops up, and then you would visit maybe BSB miner.local, and then it would bring you to your miner. In the top of my head, that's how I would program it.
What do you want to buy?
RGB PCB? Okay, we're not. RGB adds cost for zero performance benefit. The BitX screen is too small.
I'm not a big fan of the BitX screen. It's the one that I like the least. And that I'll agree with.
I mean, this little screen, we in theory don't need it.
Yeah.
Also, it'd be cool to have a BitX with XT30, just because.
Well, there's the GT. The GT has the.
Actually, I need to bring one home for that guy. I forgot his name. But yeah, there's all these things. If you guys don't want a screen on the device, and it's just I don't know how many of you guys actually look at the screens, because taking away the screen could save money. Just in manufacturing runs and all sorts of stuff. If you had something like Hash Watcher, you don't need a screen. So our custom operating system is compatible with Hash Watcher. So kind of out of the box, if you would just open Hash Watcher, it would find a unit on the network. Actually, I guess that's a good idea.
What? What is it?
If we had our own app that would just auto detect the miner that you just plugged in on the network. Because then you wouldn't need the screen. Now I'm thinking. Like yeah, if you had an app you just download, like, oh, you download the BSB app and it detects your miner, you don't even need a screen.
Right.
Like, we could shrink down the design. It doesn't even need to be this big anymore.
But I mean, to be fair, I think people would
No,
still like it.
I know. I'm just saying, in theory, Hashwatcher can auto detect too. Yeah.
Here's the 800.
That's 2.4 terahash.
Yeah.
801.
The Genesis block of Bitcoin. And on this one actually says 800T.
800 terahash.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't buy one without a screen. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
that's what
agree.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I'm thinking most people want a screen.
That's what I was saying.
Because the first thing I did when I made the OS was the IP address of the miner pops up on the screen so you can log into the interface. Asking someone to download a third-party app just to set it up kind of sucks.
We're trying to give them more, JD, not to remove
No,
more.
I know. I started using Hashwatcher this week. Well, lucky for you, Scorpion is fully compatible with BSB OS. That's exactly what I worked on today. The Cookie Mailman saying 5 minutes till launch. Is there something launching in 5 minutes? Is there a contest ending or something?
No, the contest is on June 5th.
Okay, D. Thomas is saying, I don't
I
use
think
a
he's referring
screen.
to
Here you go.
SpaceX? Is it?
SpaceX going live in 5 minutes? But D. Thomas is saying, I don't use a screen at all, or just use your ISP software to tell you which device are connected to your network. I want to agree with you, but I know like that won't pass the mom test. If I would like give this to my mom or dad, they need to see some sort of visual thing on the screen to know where to go to.
Yeah, our units come with the EU plug. To answer your question, Scorpion Kingdom, whether it's the Nerd QX or the Nexus, they do come with the plugs.
Yeah, they come with proper regions. I think we have US, EU, and UK.
Sorry?
We have US, EU, and UK.
We have plugs. We sell to the UK, but we have the plugs for EU and US.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
K3, JD has been working on the custom firmware.
Yeah, that's because Scorpion was asking.
Okay. Can you? What is BSBOS? Yeah. Let me just explain quickly. BSBOS is like a public domain, open firmware for the BitAX, the NerdAX, the OctAX, eventually the Nexus and the Nexus L1, like the Nexus S1, the Nexus L1. It's honestly maybe even the lucky miners. The whole goal is to just have a public domain firmware that all the manufacturers could use, and nobody's got to worry about any of the licensing restrictions. JD, my phone does not connect to my mining Wi-Fi network, so Hashwatcher will not.
I'm laughing at Joker's comment.
George, how about the stand and power cables? What do you mean? You want the BSB stand?
He does want the BSB stand.
Luckily for you guys, I've designed a stand, so all I need to do is shrink it widthwise, and it fits.
Yeah.
Very easy. Like,
have you put both online? The one with 1.5 and the second one 2 millimeters.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
They're both so
compatible.
So if you guys want to download the BSB stand for the Nerd QX, it supports both 1.5 millimeter and 2 millimeter thickness PCBs. It's on MakerWorld already. I made a post about it on the week, whatever. I made a post about it this week, and it's public domain. So what that means is you could sell it on Etsy if you want, and we're not going to be upset. Actually, the more people who use our stand, the better. Like,
thank you, Scorpion. Yeah, we want to make sure that every device that we retail on our website has the Meanwhile power supply. As simple as the BitX, believe it or not. Like
yeah, we were gonna put the 50 watt LRS 55 watt.
Yeah.
5 volt. So yeah, we're even including the Meanwhile on the little BitX.
BitX, yeah. So even our BitXs will have the power supply. We want to ensure that everything we sell
Actually,
has the...
this BitX is special. Oh, I didn't bring it. But the BitX I have at home, I put like heat sinks on the back voltage regulator and the inductor to try and cool down the temperature some more.
Yeah. I'll show him the picture, Joker. Does the Nexus L1 have same dimensions in mounting holes as the Nerd QX++?
I'm pretty sure they are.
I'm pretty sure they do,
yeah. I'm pretty sure they are. Mm-hmm. But if you have the BSB stand, it just slots in the bottom, and then you don't have to worry about the screw holes because they're all normally the same width.
Would be nice build with 80 terahash on the 900 watts. That looks like
that will make my wife happy. Dude, if I could design an 80 terahash unit, I'd be impressed with myself.
Yeah. Let's start with the smaller one.
No, for sure. There's lots of like challenges. JD, I know everything is not necessary, but
I know it's not necessary, but I want everything 12 volt.
So I have like.
Did you hear them?
Cheering?
Yeah.
What is it for? You want to go with all the girls. George wants to end the stream.
I mean, no, I'm still here. Actually, I do have to take him for a walk, but
see.
I'm still here. Community comes first. Now, what I would stick, not that I would stick my fingers in there, but I love
the covers that we included.
Yeah.
Not only that, but there's like stickers to tell you to change the voltage on the side. Like there's a lot of.
Well,
like it doesn't seem like much.
We actually sent over the Nexus S1 and L1 to the hobbyist so he can record a video for him to deploy, and he reached out to me yesterday. Was it yesterday?
I don't know.
I think it was yesterday. Yeah, he reached out to me yesterday.
What are you about to say?
Well, about the Meanwhile power supply.
So the hobbyist received the Meanwhile power supply, and I don't know if it broke in transit or broke from him, but he disconnected the line cable. Anyways, the units that would actually ship, the Nerd QX++, have a 2-prong adapter, an AC adapter, which you'll never experience that problem with. He just received like an early prototype. So
yeah. But which is the reason why we're putting all those stickers and the cover on the Meanwhile power supply itself. Yeah.
Toby's asking, what can one 1370 chip make in hash rate output, 2 terahash or even more? Sorry, I think it's 2.5 terahash it could do.
Yeah, it did come out today. So he received it yesterday and it came out today. For the L1s, I think you can put in 3.
Are we doing a 350 watt?
Are we just doing...
Or 200 watt, 200 watt.
I can't remember.
Yeah, no, it's 200 watt fanless. So there's 70 watts each,
right,
so it's 140 plus 70.
Yeah.
It's a little bit above, it's a little bit like 3 is pushing it.
Yeah.
2 is very safe because it's 140 watts.
What do you guys think? Because now we did the 350 with the QX++.
But also we wanted to try the fanless version.
Yeah.
Because I do think you guys would appreciate the fanless models versus the fan one.
Yeah.
The fan one, like, it makes some noise.
Which is why we're potentially considering just going with the 251 moving forward.
Yeah. When do you want to end the stream?
I mean, I technically should be walking him out.
We should end it because Banks is going to explode.
Yeah, last time I walked him out was...
So the longer we stream, the longer Banks have to hold it in his bladder.
We got to be mindful of his bladder.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like we covered a lot of the stuff we did going over with. So.
We did, but most importantly, I don't want you to forget this.
Yeah, there's one guy on... I don't know who it is. There's one guy in Discord asking, does it work on the 801? Well, we have it. I could bring it home. Let him empty his bladder.
Thank you, guys. Thanks to the reminder.
JD, I upgraded my PSU with silent fans. Yeah, I know you did, but if we just gave the fanless version, I think a lot of people might appreciate the fanless one.
I will definitely say hi to them on my behalf, all of you guys. But yeah, we did get the request on the fanless one. If anything, I keep getting people asking here. I had someone reach out to me asking if we can send them the units without the meanwhile power supply.
A bunch of people keep asking me that too, but like it makes no sense.
No.
Like.
Take it, guys.
Like for the amount of money you guys would save, just take the power supply.
Yeah, just take it.
Please think it's like a free gift.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We truly appreciate everyone's support. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will say hi to the girls for you guys as well. There's a bunch of them.
He's straight to the girls. He's not even letting him pee.
I'm actually going to take him for a walk first, and then I will go join him for a drink. There's a bunch of girls from Ontario visiting.
Single girls?
Single girls.
Oh.
There are like over 10 girls. I was outside working by the pool this morning.
And they invited you?
Yeah, they invited me over.
Like, you come over.
Yeah. They wanna learn French.
They wanna learn crypto.
They wanna learn French. I will teach them French, all right. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I truly appreciate everyone's support. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We look forward. Actually, isn't it? No, not next week. In 2 weeks from now, we'll have the live stream announcing the two winners for the Nexus S1 and Nexus L1. By that time,
we got an LV0 Pro also
in collaboration
with hobbyists.
Yeah, with a hobbyist. Thank you so much, Joker, for the support for the Montreal Canadiens. We have tomorrow's game to cheer up, and we look forward to seeing you guys on next week's live stream. And I think we should start documenting the journey.
The ASIC design process.
Yeah. So take care, you guys. Love you. I'm going to wish you a blessed weekend. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep. I'm the one who got to end the stream here. So I'm going to end the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll see you guys next Friday. See you guys. Okay. There we go.